Before we begin, hit the like button, subscribe, and press the bell icon. Because tonight, what you're about to hear may not just be another story. It might be a warning. For centuries, saints, mystics, and visionaries have spoken about the Great Chastisement, a time of purification, chaos, and renewal. But before it happens, there will be 7 signs, 7 divine warnings, written not in the stars, but in our souls. And here's the question, bro. What if those signs have already begun? What if the news we see every day, the wars, the moral decay, the silence of faith, are not random? What if they are the echoes of something heaven already showed centuries ago? So tonight, sit back and listen carefully, because this might not just be prophecy, it might be the reflection of our reality. Sign 1. The crisis of faith. The first sign isn't thunder in the sky, it's silence in the soul. Saints like Padre Pio, Catherine Emmerich, and John Bosco all warned that before the Great Purification, faith itself would collapse. They saw visions of empty churches, of priests losing conviction, of a world that prays less and argues more. Saint Bosco once said, "The devil's greatest victory will be convincing the world he does not exist." And that's exactly what's happening, bro. Today, people mock belief. Faith is replaced with fame. Truth becomes a meme. Bible reference, Luke 18:8. When the Son of Man comes, will he find faith on the earth? You see, the first sign isn't about the end of the world. It's about the end of conviction. When people stop believing in anything higher, they'll fall for anything lower. And that's when darkness quietly takes the stage. Sign 2. Wars and division. The saints warned, nation will rise against nation. But not just with weapons, with hatred, politics, and ideology. Saint John Bosco saw the world in chaos. Flames in the east, storms in the west. Padre Pio said, "The world will be punished for its crimes through war, famine, and persecution." Look around. War isn't just in battlefields. It's in minds, in families, even in faith. Division has become our language. Anger is entertainment. Bible reference, Matthew 24:6. You will hear of wars and rumors of wars, but the end is not yet. Maybe these aren't just political conflicts. Maybe they're spiritual symptoms, because when hearts are divided, nations follow. And bro, that's exactly what they saw coming. Sign 3. The fall of morality. This one hits hard. Saints said before the Great Chastisement, sin will no longer hide, it'll be celebrated. Evil won't whisper anymore, it'll dance in the streets. Saint Francis of Assisi saw a time when even inside the church, truth would be attacked. He said, "Those who remain faithful will suffer persecution, even from within." Today, morality is a joke. Purity is mocked. What was once sacred is now ridiculed. People chase pleasure and call it freedom. They call sin self-expression. Bible reference, Isaiah 5:20. Woe to those who call evil good and good evil. The saints didn't say this to judge, they said it to warn. Because when morality collapses, it doesn't just break society, it breaks the spirit. And when that happens, the next sign begins. Sign 4. The Great Warning. This is one of the most powerful prophecies. It's called the illumination of conscience. Saint Faustina, and later the visionaries of Garabandal, spoke of a day when every soul on earth will see itself exactly as God sees it. A light will pierce through the sky, brighter than the sun, and for a moment, the whole world will stop. No one will be able to hide. Every sin, every thought, every truth will be revealed, not to punish, but to awaken. Jesus said to Saint Faustina, "Before the day of justice, I am sending the day of mercy." Bible reference, Acts 2:17. "In the last days, I will pour out my spirit on all people." Can you imagine that, bro? Seeing your life flash before your eyes, not in death, but in truth. Would we stand tall or fall to our knees? That's the great warning. A moment of mercy before judgment. Sign 5. The Great Miracle. After the warning comes a miracle, a sign that heaven is still reaching out. Saints described it differently. Some saw a luminous cross in the sky. Others saw a supernatural light over holy places. The children of Garabandal said the miracle will be permanent, undeniable, and divine. Science won't explain it. The media won't be able to ignore it. Bible reference, John 8:12. "I am the light of the world. Whoever follows me will never walk in darkness." This is heaven's final call. The world will be given one more chance to believe, to change, to return. Because after light comes shadow. Sign 6. The Great Chastisement. This is the storm the saints feared most. Padre Pio described 3 days of darkness, when evil would rise and only blessed light would protect the faithful. He said, "Lock your doors, pray the rosary, and trust only in God." Saint Anna Maria Taigi saw the same vision. The air will be filled with poison. Those outside will perish. Bro, imagine that. 3 nights without sun or moon. Only silence, fear, and prayer. But remember, this is not destruction. It's purification. The world will not end. It will be cleansed. Bible reference, Zechariah 13:9. "I will refine them like silver and test them like gold." It's terrifying, yes, but maybe it's also mercy, because even fire can purify what's precious. Sign 7. The era of peace. After darkness, light. After chaos, calm. The saints saw a renewed earth, a time when the Immaculate Heart of Mary will triumph, when humanity will finally live in harmony again. St. Louis de Montfort said, "After the storm, the church will shine brighter than ever." Bible reference, Revelation 21:4. "He will wipe every tear from their eyes. There will be no more death or pain." This is not the end. It's a beginning, a rebirth through faith. The chastisement doesn't end humanity. It saves it. Every sign, every prophecy is not meant to scare you. It's meant to prepare you. The saints didn't predict fear. They preached hope. Because even when darkness falls, heaven still whispers, "I am with you." So maybe the real question isn't when these signs will happen. Maybe it's who we will be when they do. Stay strong, stay faithful, because light is coming. If this message touched your heart, like it, share it, and subscribe. Maybe someone out there needs this reminder before it's too late.